There's an often asked question about how long you should exercise for. And for general health and strength, for just day-to-day living and being healthy, you don't need a lot. You just need 1.5 to 2 minutes a day. And I'm not joking. There's several ways to get this 1.5 to 2 minutes a day. And you can do, for me, I prefer doing a push-up. So you can do push-ups for 30 seconds and then take a 2-minute break, and then do another set of push-ups for 30 seconds and take a 2-minute break, and finally you do one more. So you've done 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds 3 times, and you've gotten to 1.5 minutes. So your total workout time is 1.5 minutes, and then you've got another 6 minutes of rest. So the whole thing is over in 10 minutes, including your rest periods. So this is a very, very efficient way to do exercise, so strength training. So, but those 1.5 minutes you have to work hard. That 30-second set of push-ups you have to work hard, and the 30-second set of push-ups can be 30 seconds of continuous push-ups, non-stop, and it doesn't matter how many you're doing. I just want you to do it non-stop. Or you can do one push-up for 30 seconds. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So I want you to tell me when it's getting close to 30 seconds, okay? So you start off in the downward dog position, and from here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30. So that's a 30-second push-up. Now you might have noticed that I was shaking as I got to the end of the push-up. So that is you putting load on your muscle, and that shaking is you engaging your fast twitch muscle fibers because you're running out of strength. And so this is a good way to put a lot of load onto your muscle without actually hurting yourself. You've done only one rep, so which means you've not repeatedly ground your joints. And the other thing is, because you're doing it slow, your joints are well stacked and they're well under control, and so you're not going to hurt yourself because you get unstable. So of course, to do this you need to be strong enough to do a push-up that lasts 30 seconds. So you don't need to make it last 30 seconds. You can make it last maybe 5 seconds. And as you get stronger, you increase the duration you spend in one push-up, and you can get to 30 seconds in that manner. So basically what happens finally is that you'll do 3 push-ups. Each push-up is lasting 30 seconds, and you get 1.5 minutes of push-ups, and you get stable joints, and you can avoid repetitive strain injury. So this is pretty useful for people who have tennis elbow or a tendinitis in the shoulder, because you're doing just one rep and it is almost isometric. The muscle is changing length in a very slow manner, and the joints are stable, and you don't cause repeated rounds of friction. So this is one way of doing a 30-second push-up. So I'll post the other method in another video. So I want you to try this, or if you've got doubts about it, ask questions in the comments. And then push-up of the day. This is my last push-up of the day. I've done 2 so far. The first one had already posted a video of it, and that will come in the first part of this video. This is the second part of the video. So I've already done another video in Malayalam and I'd spoken about it. And now this is my third push-up, and this is going to be my toughest push-up because I've already spent 1 minute in that push-up position. So the benefits of this is because lesser number of reps, and because you're under tension all this time, your muscle is under tension all this time, you're reducing the blood flow to the muscle. While you're under tension, the muscle is tight, it's contracted, it's not letting blood flow through. So this also produces a sort of a blood flow restriction training effect, which is the other good part of muscle training. So a muscle gets stronger when it's challenged, and you can challenge it in multiple ways. One way is to produce an impact on it, produce a stretch on it, put a load on it. And the other way is to put a biochemical stress on it. And the biochemical stress is what you provide when you restrict blood flow. So there are people who will apply a tourniquet around your arms before they do exercise. This is to restrict blood flow and increase the biochemical challenge on the muscle while you're exercising. So you get a similar kind of effect when you do a super slow rep like this. And so that will put the muscle under anoxic conditions, and it is going to produce more lactic acid. It is going to produce a more acidic environment, and that biochemical stress will then challenge the muscle to grow better when you rest it. So that was the other benefit of doing this super slow. The third part is, in normal day-to-day life, you don't really challenge your fast twitch muscle fibers, because extremely intense efforts, extremely fast efforts are what make the fast twitch muscle fibers to be challenged. Now, if you're just walking, if you're just lifting weights, you really don't get to that point of failure as frequently. So your fast twitch muscle fibers don't get challenged. And if you want to do explosive movements come with their own set of risks, because you're moving faster, you're moving heavy loads, and your form might suffer. So this super slow method of doing a rep is one way to challenge your fast twitch muscle fibers in a safe manner. Of course, you will not get the same exactly the same beneficial effects as if you did it in a explosive manner with heavy loads, but you can come very close to it. So what happens is, when you start a rep and you're going super slow, the slow twitch muscle fibers get exhausted very fast, because now you're under anaerobic conditions. You're not letting enough blood flow through. The amount of oxygen in the muscle and the blood that's already in the muscle is dropping fast. So the slow twitch muscle fibers, which need a lot of oxygen, they will start fatiguing really fast. And then you get the moderate speed muscle fibers, and they also get fatigued fast. And finally, because you are under anaerobic conditions in that muscle locally, because you are reducing the blood flow in that muscle locally, the fast twitch muscle fibers are forced to come into play, and that's when you see that shaking and that shivering. And you have to be prepared to work really hard if you need to get that full benefit. And it's not very difficult, because you're doing only one rep. So I'm going to do my final rep, and I'm already worried about it. I'm already tense about it, but this is how it's done. Okay, so no pain, no gain. This is the least painful way to make some gains, in my opinion. So here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay. Yeah. So this, I don't know if you could hear my voice shake. I don't know if you could hear I'm panting right now. And I don't know if you could see my hands shiver. So this is the super slow method of training. It's almost isometric training, but it's not. The slower you go, the closer it gets to isometric. And in the first half of the video, I'd also spoken about the safety benefits it provides and the stability it provides to the joints. So this sort of a method of training strength can be pretty handy. So if you like this, and if you've got friends who are doing strength training, show it to them. If you have friends who are not interested in strength training and they're only doing cardio and they don't want to spend any more time doing strength training, this is a viable option, because you can finish your strength training in 1.5 minutes a day. So try it, and you can still see I'm panting and my arms are fried. So that's it for today. No more exercises. Try it and see. If you like it, please share and subscribe. Thank you.